I'm going to share a quick win for a client that actually looked like a loss on the surface until she came into the session. We discussed it and she realized, oops, that actually was a good thing. So here's what it was. She had been talking to a former boss about a job that she was interested in a few months ago. And he was saying, you know, the person that's in this position is going to be leaving. And anyway, she left the conversation feeling like, oh, he is telling me like it's my job. So she was going forward with that assumption that that job was hers, which, I mean, manifestation wise is what you're supposed to do anyway. But, she thought this checked the boxes, this job would pay bills, it would be good. And then she had another conversation with him the other day, which totally threw her for a loop because apparently the job's been filled. It is not hers, as she had been thinking all these weeks. Now, on its face, that looks like rejection. On its face, that looks like a failure. And by the way, I love failures because they bring us to where we need to be. But that's an aside. So she just was like, well, where did I go wrong? And I said, oh no, where did you go right? Hear me out. Consider the fact that the guy didn't change. Like, it seems like he changed his mind and like, maybe I wasn't good enough. All these things we might think when an opportunity that was supposed to be ours is no longer ours. I asked her to consider the idea that he didn't change. She didn't get worse. She changed for the better. She is now vibrating at a level that eliminates that job as a possibility. Rejection is almost always, no, I'm going to say always, redirection. And it is true that she has been leveling up, that she is not the person who would have been okay with table scraps, with crumbs. Not anymore. But the human side of her was catching up. The old programming was just catching up to realize in that moment that, oh, actually, that's true. I am not the person that had that first conversation with him. So of course the universe conspired to not make that my job. And in fact, we went on to talk about how we can vibrate at the level where the right opportunities come to us. And actually how we talk about it is so important. Instead of, I have to go out, I have to get that job, I have to earn this money. Think about all of that and what it says energetically, as opposed to, this is the opportunity I'm drawing to me. Now, that does not give you permission to, sit back in bed and eat bonbons all day and wait for the phone to ring. Does anybody use the phone as a phone anymore? Just, that's an aside. Anyway. What it does do, though, is allow you to see the opportunities in your path, for those opportunities to come to you and for you to see them as such, as aligned opportunities. Now, that's just one client, one part of one session. I want to work with you for 6 weeks, once a week, and I am opening up a container, a limited number of spots, 5 spots to be exact. It's called 6 weeks to self-resonance. I know that's a lot of numbers. 5 people individually, one-on-one with me. And I'm going to be giving you some Voxer style support in between. So you can send me what's going on. Like, I had this dream, this weird thing happened. What's going on? This guy said I had a job and now he doesn't. We can work that way. So 6 weeks to self-resonance. And in the end, what you're going to come back to is your true self. The one that doesn't bypass her own knowing. So it's not like I am making you into a new person. It's that we're releasing all the old stories, all the wiring, all the programming, all the habits that no longer resonate with the new you. And we're going to fortify that new you. Are you in? Go to the link in bio or DM me for more information. I hope to see you soon.